my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're on your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. The only way to start off your morning, and more than anything else, it is the best way to make sure that you are starting it off smiling. Now, one thing I know about each and every one of us as a Feel Good Breakfast Show family, you included, is that we're all excited for Christmas. And this is why I think that it is only right that we take it into our stead, that we are going to go and watch this beautiful Christmas concert that we did not know we needed, called Swingle Bells by the amazing Jonathan Roxmouth. Now, look, when we are talking about an entire 19-piece big band from Johannesburg, I think that it is only right that we hear all about it from the man himself, someone who is putting on a spectacle of note. I am talking about Jonathan Roxmouth, everybody! Come on! Jonathan, how are you?
I'm very well, yourself. Just early, really.
I mean, it's super early, but like, I mean, I feel like to look like this, what time did you have to wake up?
I didn't actually go to sleep.
Oh,
I've been working on this since last night.
I love that. You know, you see, this is why you are Christmas. You have the work ethic of Father Christmas.
Well, work ethic I wouldn't necessarily call it, but availability.
I love that. I love that. But you're somebody who has been so busy, actually, because this has been going for a while now, and this is the final week.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
Well, I mean, whenever you do something, especially at the Teatro, because it's like 2,000 seats, you always think, well, what's going to happen? How's this going to go?
Yes.
And you take something like Christmas, you add swing music to it, you add the Johannesburg Big Band, you add our guest artists, Monique Steyn, Timothy LaRue, hilarious, Timothy Malloy.
Yes.
And you add all of that together and you realise that you're not just the only Christmas person in Joburg.
Come on.
Especially the people who are smart enough to stay in Joburg over Christmas.
Yes.
But they have nothing to do. So what do? They bring the entire family to the show. And the past weekend we had was basically sold out.
Come on.
It was just amazing. And sold out with families and grannies and grandpas and aunties and uncles and mums and dads and kids. And people came back during the same weekend.
To come and see the show
again.
I love that. And Jonathan, do you know that I'm obsessed with Christmas? So I feel like you are doing the Lord's work,
well,
honestly, because I absolutely love it. But please, for anyone who doesn't know, what is the show about?
So essentially what we did is we recorded an album called Swingle Bells during COVID. We recorded it during lockdown, and for a lot of those musicians who came into studio around December 2020, it was the first time they'd seen their colleagues and friends in months. So there was an energy in the room that I was like, okay, this is actually really interesting to watch. Maybe it would be worth watching on stage. And from there to here, our producer and conductor, Adam Howard, and his wife Belinda decided to produce the show this year, not cancel it a third time, because we've been wanting to do it.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, from there to here, we put on this show with not just Christmas carols, but Christmas carols in ways you never realized you needed them. Even Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas.
Come on! Yes!
And you know, you've got 4 trumpets, 4 trombones, 5 saxophones, a six-piece rhythm section, plus timpanis, I mean, literal bells and whistles.
Come on.
You put that all together and you realize, you know, it's the sort of thing that we don't have in Joburg.
100%.
We don't have a Christmas tradition, number one, let alone a music tradition, let alone swing at Christmas time. It's like, it has to happen.
And I was going to say, I mean, with you saying it's something you don't have in Johannesburg, I mean, think about it. It's something almost we don't have in South Africa, honestly.
I mean, I used to go to Zoo Lake for the Christmas carols when I was young. And that stopped because, you know, the Christmas lights load shedding. So we had to make sure there was something traditional. And it is a family show with literally something for everybody, including humour. So don't worry, it's not like going to some movies where it's just like kids' movies and, oh, there's stuff for adults, and there isn't. There is, I promise.
I love that.
And the reaction has been so strong. We've had to add a matinee on Friday at 2 p.m.
I love that.
So there are 5 shows this weekend, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, and 1 on Sunday, which is Christmas Eve.
And then you say you don't have the work ethic of Father Christmas.
I'm just affordable.
Oh,
I think there's a difference.
Oh, please, Jonathan. But please, I want to know more about this beautiful, you know, album that you guys recorded in 2020. How did you guys incorporate it? So
we've taken those songs and we put them on stage, but then we needed to add another, because there are 13 tracks on the album, so we needed to add another sort of 11. So what you do is you come to the concert, there's 24 songs on stage, played 100% live. There are no tracks, there are no computers or anything. It's human beings playing the music. And it's such a nice mix of music, everything from Silent Night to Santa Claus is Coming to Town to Rudolph. all the way through to a surprise at the end, which I am knocked out at how people respond to.
Wait, there's a surprise at
There's
the end.
such a surprise at the end. You don't see it coming.
No, I want to know now. Jonathan, what must happen?
You must go to Web Tickets and buy your
there we go.
tickets. I
That's
think
actually
that's
true.
the best way, because that's what people want to. You go to Web Tickets, you type in
Yes.
Swingle, the rest of it will come up. Or if you want to talk to a human being,
Yeah.
you can go to Pick and Pay, because they've got, Web Ticket outlets there. And, it's I think, a nice, aside from being traditional,
Yeah.
it's something to do over Christmas. If you are staying in Johannesburg and you've got a family and you're sick and tired of them being at home,
Yes.
and you're looking for something to do, you bring them to the Teatro at Monte Cassino.
Yeah.
There's a Christmas market as
And
well.
there is a Christmas market.
So you can go to the Christmas market. The kids will be a little bit
Yes.
tired. Take them for dinner. They'll be a little bit more tired. Bring them to the show. By the time you get to the car,
Yeah.
they will be asleep. And that is my Christmas miracle to
To
you.
you, I love that, Jonathan. Now, Jonathan, before I let you go and get ready, because you're going to be blowing us
Indeed.
away very soon, I want to ask you about the Dolby Atmos. Tell us a little bit about
So
that.
the album is mixed in
Yeah.
Dolby Atmos. So normally, you have 5.1. This is 7.1, I think,
Mm-hmm.
which means that there's 7 different ways to listen to it all around you, as if the band is in your lounge or your car or your bathroom. And it's one of the first South African Christmas albums mixed like this that has been made available. And it's now available on all streaming platforms.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been amazing, because people come and they say, oh, I see how you did this differently from the album, which means they've listened to the album, and then they've come to the show.
Come on, and you see, this is the thing. I'm going to be that person, Jonathan, because I told you I am like Santa's helper. If you
Thrilled.
Yeah, perfect. I'll see you there.
Deal.
Amazing. You need to make sure that you come through as well, family. And it is so easy for you to do so. Like you heard Jonathan told us, you can get your tickets from Web Tickets or from Pick and Pay. Right about now, though, we got Graham standing by in Cape Town.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Thank you, Graham and Carl. We've been promising all morning that we are going to be getting a delicious Christmas serving from someone who honestly and truly, like I said, he embodies Christmas. I think he works with Father Christmas. That's just my own opinion. However, it is right about that time, Expresso family, where we get to welcome to the stage a man who is taking Johannesburg and South Africa and the world by storm. I am talking about none other than Jonathan Roxmouth.
I'm dreaming tonight of a place I love even more than I usually do. And although I know it's a long road back, I promise you I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
to have a voice like that, Jonathan. My word, all of the girls are swooning and sighing. I promise you we're going through a lot, and this is why we need a moment. So I'm going to ask Graham and Carl to take over. Back to you, gentlemen.
Genius.
Right?
Genius. I'll say it again. He might be the most accomplished, wonderful, genius performer we have in this country right now. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Jonathan. And he ain't going nowhere.